Former Botswana President Ian Khama has branded Tanzania's President Samia Suluhu an illegitimate leader, citing widespread irregularities, violence and suppression of dissent during the country's disputed October 29th general election. Speaking at a governance forum in Lukenya, Machakos, Seretse accused Suluhu's administration of presiding over a flawed and bloody election that betrayed the continent's democratic aspirations.
The recent election and what transpired, the killings around that election, I for one do not recognize the person who was inaugurated as the president. It is totally unacceptable when an African leader, in order to stay in power, will rig an election as if they are God's gift to their country.
President William Ruto has opted to remain reserved on the controversial election conducted in Tanzania that led to the re-election of President Samia Suluhu amid deadly protests. Speaking in an interview at the sidelines of the just concluded United Nations Second World Summit for Social Development in Qatar, President Ruto said that neither will he elucidate much on the disputed election, nor will he indulge in the political affairs of Tanzania.
It's not for me to judge Tanzania. It is.
It seems a bit fishy. 97%, doesn't it?
Well, in a democracy, for example, in Kenya, you can never get 96%.
So it's not a democracy anymore, then.
That is you saying. Every country have a way of them doing their stuff. But I think the primary thing is there are all manner of moving parts. But I think we must work together to ensure that we protect democracy.
Lugari MP Nabwera demands 20 million Kenya shillings from blogger for linking him to a high school principal's disappearance and death. Here is Roy Othiambo with a report.
Lugari Member of Parliament Nabii Nabwera is demanding 20 million Kenya shillings in damages from a Kakamega-based blogger, George Opunga Tamata, whom he accuses of publishing false and malicious statements linking him to the disappearance and death of Munyuki High School principal Simon Isaio Shangi. Through his lawyers, Dunstan Omari and associate advocates, Nabwera has filed a defamation suit and a certificate of urgency before the Milimani Chief Magistrate Court, seeking orders compelling the blogger to remove all defamatory posts, issue a public apology, and pay damages. In court papers, Nabwera claimed that on October 3, 2025, the blogger, using Facebook pages Kakamega Post, Malava Online, and Lugari Watchdog, published posts insinuating that the MP was involved in the principal's disappearance and death. According to the application, the post described the incident as, quote-unquote, vanished after defying an MP and urged Nabwera to, quote-unquote, come clean on the death of this teacher. The legislature said the statements were false, malicious, and intended to portray him as a murderer. Reporting for MMU Radio News, I am Roy Odhiambo.
We round up in the United States, where the U.S. Senate has passed a crucial funding bill that could bring the longest government shutdown in U.S. history to an end in days. The bill passed a 60-40 vote last night, with nearly all Republicans joining 8 Democrats who splintered from the party to approve it. The deal is set to fund the government until the end of January.
On this vote, the ayes are 60, the nays are 40. The bill as amended is passed. Under the previous order, the motion to reconsider is considered made and laid upon the table.
Now you're up to date at 6 minutes past 11. My name is David Guchu.